Hey everybody, my name's Lisa. I'm going to be your tarot reader for today. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Aries, and this is going to be directed towards the first week in December. As always, just keep in mind this is a general read, not a one-on-one read, and as well for cross-watchers. Just be reminded when I'm talking about Aries, I might be talking about your person. And then the other thing is, this isn't a general read in the sense that to see what's coming in. This is for the person that's currently on your mind. So I do like to look at your feelings about the person on your mind, your person's feelings, kind of where the relationship is sitting, and then possibly look at some actions, like what's going to happen, or what actions may likely transpire in the next week or two. That being said as well, I did already draw your oracle cards, and because I do like to use a lot of oracle cards, they are already drawn, so I have meditated on them and already drawn them. So we'll go through your oracle cards at the end of the reading, and then we'll close with some messages from your person, as well as some Scrabble tiles just for some initials. So so that being said, let's get started here. So I'm going to, angel spirits and guides, please provide me with how Aries is the person on their mind, how they're currently feeling about the person on their mind. Spirit, how's Aries feeling about the person on their mind? All right. The first card out we have is the High Priestess. Let's see. The Hermit card. One more, please. One more card, please. The King of Wands. So right off the bat, Aries, I see here with the High Priestess, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. I do feel that with the High Priestess, you might be, kind of keeping to yourself right now. I feel you're spending a lot of time thinking about this person and this relationship. You do have a lot of passion for the person on your mind, so I do feel that there's like a, really strong magnetic attraction between you and your person here. But right now I feel like you are kind of keeping to yourself and not necessarily expressing your feelings to your person right now. So let's see why the Hermit is here. So angel spirits and guides, please tell me why the Hermit is here, please. Clarify the Hermit. So it looks like you're debating, wanting to have a conversation with your person. Queen of Swords is somebody who's, very clear about what they want to say, but I feel like you haven't said it yet. Anything else? What is this conversation about? What is this conversation about? Ooh, Queen of Wands. All right, we have a divine match. So I do feel, Aries, that you feel like you and your person are a divine match. I feel that you have a really strong connection to this person. This could be a fire sign for sure. So we have a lot of fire out right now. All right. And why the High Priestess, Spirit? Why the High Priestess? Why is the High Priestess here? So I feel like, I don't know, maybe Aries, you're like following your intuition here about your person that's on your mind. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles. So I do feel that right now you're feeling, I don't want to say questioning. I feel like you're wondering, like, is this relationship going to be balanced? Is it going to have equal give and take? And I feel like maybe that is what you want to have a conversation with your person about, or maybe right now things are feeling a little bit unbalanced between you and your person. And I feel with the Queen of Swords here, with the Queen of Wands, you could definitely be wondering, like, okay, does this person feel the same way I do? Do they have the same passion? Because the Queen of Wands is, somebody bold, and so is the King of Wands. And they have a lot of you know, fire, a lot of passion, kind of go after what they want. All right, so yeah. So I feel like Aries, you're kind of wondering and waiting. Is your person going to take this leap of faith with you? Is this relationship going to move forward? And I feel like that's kind of what is on your mind right now, and you're maybe wanting to have a conversation with your person, but you haven't actually spoken up yet with this Hermit energy here. So Aries, let's look at how your person is feeling about you. So from what I can see here, you definitely are, you know, have a really strong attraction, pardon me, to your person. Let's see. How is Aries person feeling about Aries? For the collective spirit, 3 cards, please. 3 cards for how is Aries person on their mind feeling about Aries here? Let's see what we got here. How is Aries person on Aries mind feeling about Aries? How is the Aries person feeling, Spirit? Three cards, please. How is Aries person feeling, Spirit? About Aries. Alright, finally. Alright, first card out is the Hierophant, which talks about tradition and commitment. Aries, I have some Taurus out now. 2 more cards, please. Alright, we have the 9 of Swords. 1 more, please. Alright, so right now, Aries, your person's feelings towards you are the Hierophant, the 9 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. I just want to make sure I can get those in the camera. Sometimes I lift them up too high and you guys can't see them. So, alright, so with the Hierophant, I feel like your person, Aries, they might be actually in another commitment here with the Hierophant. If that's not the case, then your person is thinking about commitment on their mind, or like possibly giving you a commitment. And I feel like this is giving them a lot of anxiety here with the 9 of Swords. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you and your person, Aries, are kind of like sitting in this energy of like, okay, well, you know, I feel like Aries, you're the one that's like wanting to, you know, take this leap of faith here with the Fool. And it's like you're kind of waiting on your person right now. And, you know, wanting to see if things are going to change with the Wheel of Fortune here. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about, you know, wanting a change, or things are going to change. And I feel like, you know, in your mind, Aries, you're wanting, you know, a more serious commitment, and you're definitely, your person is aware of that, and this is definitely weighing heavily on their mind, you know, because the 9 of Swords talks about somebody, you know, in the energy of, you know, experiencing a lot of stress, like sleepless nights. You know, I feel like this person is spending a lot of time currently, Aries, like thinking about you, thinking about this relationship, thinking about their feelings, and they know that, you know, in order to move forward, they're going to have to try and give you some kind of solid commitment here. So let's clarify more, see what's the stress about. Let's see if we can get some cards. Angel, spirits, and guides, please show me what this 9 of Swords is about, please. What is the stress about? Please show us some more, please. Why is the 9 of Swords here in their energy towards Aries? Alright. So we have the Five of Pentacles and the Emperor. So I feel right now your person, Aries, is sitting in this energy, the Five of Pentacles. So they might be feeling like, you know, I don't know, maybe you guys aren't really talking right now. Your person is feeling, you know, kind of left out in the cold. And they're, and again, maybe there was, I don't want to say an ultimatum made by you, Aries, to your person, but you may have had a conversation with your person, Aries, and I feel like right now your person is like sitting in this, you know, they're really stressed out right now, thinking about you, and I feel like your person wants to talk to you, but I do feel like right now they're like might be sitting in this, you know, I don't want to say feeling sorry for themselves, but I kind of do. I don't know. It's kind of, sorry, that's just what I'm getting. And then with the Emperor here, this can be somebody sitting in their power, you know, kind of refusing to budge. You know, so let's see what else we can get here. All right, tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit, Angels, and Guides. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in the Aries person's energy? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Tell us more about the Wheel of Fortune, please. All right, the Death card. So perhaps, Aries, I feel like your person is in the energy that they know things need to change and move forward. Otherwise, there could be an ending between you and your person. I feel like if your person, Aries, doesn't get out of this like stubborn sort of Emperor energy, and I feel like they may lose you. So it's kind of what I'm getting. So let's see if we can get a couple cards on the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? So I am really picking up on if there isn't a change coming between you and your person, Aries, that, you know, you might be in the energy of, well, if you're not ready to give me what I want, then I don't know if I can stay in this relationship or continue this relationship anymore. The Death card can also represent, like, until this kind of change happens and a commitment's given, you can't have a new beginning until then. So I'm kind of picking up on that storyline as well. So for some of you, that might resonate. Why is the Hierophant here, please? Why is the Hierophant here in our energy? In Aries person's energy. Why is the Hierophant here? Okay, makes perfect sense. So again, I do really strongly feel that this is about commitment. The Nine of Pentacles is clarifying the Hierophant. So I do feel that your person right now, Aries, is dragging their feet on giving you the commitment that they want. They're sitting in this Nine of Pentacles energy, and they're, you know, doing their thing, being single, enjoying their sort of somewhat single life, and they know if they come forward in order for things to change between the two of you, have a new beginning of some kind, that they need to, you know, kind of step up to the plate and offer you something tangible, right? So that's really what I'm getting here. And then again, right now, I feel like they're not really, maybe they haven't really communicated that to you, possibly. And again, I'm sort of picking up on two storylines. So this could also be, for some of you out there, this might be a person that you've already had a cycle with. There could have been a previous ending. I am getting that as well. All right. So moving forward, Spirit, Angels, and Guides, what actions is Aries person going to take towards Aries? What actions is Aries person going to take towards Aries? What actions? Right. See what we get here, guys. All right, Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles is kind of like weighing their options, going back and forth in their mind. Kind of like with that Nine of Swords, you know, spending a lot of time thinking about you, Aries. All right, we have the Tower and the Eight of Swords. So I'm still not really getting any actions, but I do feel that Aries, your person, is going back and forth. And I feel like they've had, you know, a bit of an epiphany here that if they don't like kind of get over their fear of commitment, that they may lose you. You know, because again, we have more swords out. Some Capricorn, some Gemini. Also we got some Virgo and some Aries, Scorpio. So again, Aries, I feel like right now your person is sitting in the energy of, you know, they're stressed out. They're, you know, going back and forth in their mind, you know, trying to figure out whether or not they can, if they want to take like the next step with you or not, possibly, and like gives a more tangible offer. And again, they're like pretty stressed out about it, and I feel like they do fear that they could lose you, you know, if they don't step up soon and make this change that's required for kind of like a new beginning. For some of you, it might be a new beginning. For some of you, it may be, you know, just like a step up from your current relationship as far as, you know, kind of taking things to the next level. And for some of you, it could be an absolute new beginning with a past person is kind of what I want to say. All right, let's see if we can get some more, because that's not a lot of action. That's just them sitting in that energy still, thinking about what they're going to do. What actions? Spirit, can you show me some actions, please? Actions. All right. There we go. Let's see if we can get some more information for you, Aries. All right. So we have the Four of Cups. So that's kind of somebody refusing to give the cup or receive the cup. What else? Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Let's get one more. And one more card, please, Spirit. Three of Wands. All right. Excuse me. So Aries, like I was saying earlier with the Four of Cups, I do feel like somebody is kind of like either refusing, not refusing, but kind of refusing the cup either to give or receive in this situation. So I do feel, Aries, that your person is, you know, being stubborn, sitting in this Emperor energy, possibly knowing what they need to give. And again, I do feel like it's causing them a lot of stress and anxiety about, like, I feel like I'm really picking up on, they don't want to lose you, Aries, but at the same token, you know, are they really ready to make this commitment? And, you know, I do feel that your person really does cherish you, though. I feel like they do really look at you, Aries, as, you know, a really caring, nurturing, kind person. With the Queen of Pentacles here showing up. So the Queen is kind of has the, you know, is the full package. Somebody who's, you know, smart and, you know, kind of knows what they want. And again, I feel like they know that you deserve this. And I do feel that you do actually make your person really happy, Aries. And again, with the Three of Wands here, though, I feel like you're sitting in this energy of, okay, like, I'm kind of done waiting. I don't really want to wait any longer. You know, should I wait for this person? What should I do here? So I do kind of feel, Aries, right now that you're, you know, kind of sitting in that energy, this Hermit energy, you know, wanting to have a conversation like, hey, is this, you know, going to get off the ground? Is this going to move in the direction I'm, you know, wanting it to? And again, I feel like you're very getting kind of tired of waiting, if I'm being honest. And then with, as well, with this Queen of Pentacles, I do feel that you know your worth. You know that you deserve, you know, a commitment from your person, Aries. So I do feel that, you know, again, for all of you, it's going to be different what you decide to do in this situation, but we'll talk more about that when I talk about your oracle cards, but because there's some advice from Spirit as far as, you know, moving forward for you. All right. So I'm just going to ask one more thing here. So what's the most likely outcome here, spirit, angels, and guides, between Aries and the person on their mind? Outcome. Get a few cards for potential outcome, please. All right. So 9 of Wands. And again, this could be you or your person in this 9 of Wands energy, which is, you know, usually kind of they call in like, you know, the wounded warrior. So somebody feeling hurt or betrayed, possibly. Let's see. Oh, Temperance. All right, so bottom of the deck is the 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands, the World, 6 of Cups. All right. So with the 7 of Wands on the bottom here, which is the underlying energy, it's like, can you guys move past or get through this kind of difficult time right now, or get through, I really want to say like get on the same page is kind of what I'm saying. But I do feel that, oops, I don't know why I have that up, sorry. With the 9 of Wands and Temperance here, I feel like if you guys can get past, you know, any kind of previous hurt or any previous stubbornness, and like if your person, you know, if somebody can get out of this energy, I do feel like you can definitely work it out. The Temperance card, so it's kind of like equal kind of give and take, and like coming together, wanting to be on the same page and wanting to work out your differences here. And then again with the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck here, because this can represent obstacles, right? Things that are coming in between the two of you. And then we have the 6 of Swords, the World. So I do feel like, you know, if you can't, somebody can't get out of this 9 of Wands energy here and try and work through your obstacles, someone's walking away here. And with the World here, this is the end of a cycle, right, with a person. So I'm not saying that's what is going to like happen. I just feel like Spirit is encouraging you and your person to get out of this 9 of Wands in order to, you know, come together, work things through. Otherwise, if you can't, then, you know, then we got the 6 of Swords here, which talks about moving to calmer shores. And then the World card is like the, you know, closing out a cycle with a person, right? And then the 6 of Cups was next. So, all right. So that being said, let's take a look at your oracle cards, because I do actually feel like they're quite really kind of fit with the cards that came out here. All right. So with the Soul's Journey card, the Change card came out, and on the bottom it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So this Change card, I'm actually going to read it to you. It's actually not very long, but I feel like it has an important message. So there is a certain comfort in the idea of living a life without surprises. The status quo has an appeal, but if you never learn or grow, and if your circumstances stay the same, everybody wants life to be better, but that requires change. You have chosen to incarnate in this physical dimension called Earth because of the myriad of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what was the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. Within change comes transformation, and with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all change nourishes, your soul. Don't equate it with a lack of control. Life happens and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. So, and then the Descendant card here, just from Star Codes Astro, number 37. Ooh, I went right to the page. All right. While the Ascendant describes how you enter the world, Descendant is the place where you invite equal others to come into your world. It describes how you see these peers, what you project on them, and what you were trained to respect in them. The Descendant is where the sun would be at sunset. The action of this card: look at how you invite others to dance with you, to relate, be welcoming while also keeping healthy boundaries in place. Once you feel comfortable about your ground rules for the people you bring into your life, it is easier to open your heart. If you notice that you keep people at a distance or avoid meeting new people, investigate this habit. Though it might have been important to protect you at one time in your life, consider how it is working for you now and what would help you feel safe enough to open this door. Also notice in what areas of your life you ask other people to do your work for you. The descendant can point to you what you might try to import from other people. While this practice can refer to an important skill in a work situation, it has dangers in a personal relationship. If you feel disempowered, you might be drawn to powerful people. If you're an extrovert who inwardly craves emotional and spiritual intimacy, you might draw in someone who helps you cozy up at home. It's wonderful when others can help you develop latent characteristics within yourself, but if you ask them to do this work for you and they leave, there goes your resource. If you see them only as an extension of yourself, you can't really see them. When you develop your own resources, you can see these others as whole beings with their own needs and gifts. The challenge of this card: if you give your power away when, instead of working together, you ask others to be what is missing in yourself. The gift of this card: tend to the inlet in your heart. Invite in relationships that are clear, healing, nurturing, self-responsible, and encouraging of mutual evolution. So I do feel, Aries, especially with those two cards, that that Spirit is really encouraging you to I guess like give yourself to kind of like accept what is going on, where you are in your life currently versus your person. And I guess take a look and see if like that's something that you guys can like try and come together on or not, right? But things, I guess, can't really stay the same, right? So sitting in the energy of one person waiting and being on a different page than their person, creates a lot of frustration, creates a lot of anxiety, creates a lot of stress and a lot of disharmony in your relationship. So again, that's kind of what they're saying, I feel. And then the Wisdom of the Oracle cards that came out are buy the book and clean it up. So again, these cards, buy the book is kind of like, one of you might have an idea in your mind. Okay, like, you gotta you meet somebody, start dating, and like, you kind of have a set in your mind how your relationship is supposed to play out. And, your person may not be on the same page with that, right? But again, with clean it up here, the card is really encouraging you to take, to kind of look inward and like clean up your energy and try and, focus on yourself and really try and find what makes you happy and maybe not put so much pressure on this relationship or where this relationship is going, especially if you want to stay in it and you really care about this person and you do, you don't necessarily want to, let go of this person if you don't get the commitment that you want. But sometimes you just kind of need to look at it in a different way or a different light and, focus on yourself and, hopefully your person gets there eventually, right? That's kind of what I'm getting with those two cards. And then Passion came out as your romance angel. So again, like I was saying earlier, I do feel like there's a lot of passion between you and your person. The King and the Queen of Wands both came out. And then in Sacred Waters card, this is from the Seasons of the Beltane Witch Oracle. Really beautiful deck. So I'm just going to read the bottom. Drunken by the swell of the sea, I can feel the blanket of her embrace, unafraid of the presence, releasing the cords. I call her in, I call her deeply within. And I really liked what it said in here. Sorry, I'm kind of reading a lot of what's in the book here, but there we go. This card comes to a reading when you are ready to heal wounds that have troubled you for many moons. Perhaps lingering pains from things lost or the weight of the past that creeps up to haunt you at night. Holy sacred waters is a sign that you will soon be renewed and your soul will release the cords that have bound you to hurtful memories of old. You may not know what needs to be healed. You could be carrying baggage that isn't immediately present in your consciousness, but the effects of such deep healing will become evident in the changes happening around you. Do not question the blessings coming into your life. They are here because you are slowly learning to wash away the blocks that have previously prevented such abundance. Sacred Waters reminds you to be gentle with yourself in the coming weeks. Difficult emotions or painful memories may surface, but this is your spirit bringing them to your awareness so that they can be healed for good. If you do experience painful memories, allow them to wash over you. Do not try to overcome what you feel or allow yourself to feel guilty for what you're feeling. Simply experience the wave and allowing it to pass at its leisure. All right. And then your final 2 oracle cards were a mountain road. You're on the road to success. And the grapes card came out. And on the bottom of that one, it says time to go out and have fun. So that's encouraging. So I do feel, again, and I don't know, if you really feel, Aries, that this is your person and, you know, like your divine counterpart, then I would encourage you not to give up. But that's me. That's my opinion. You don't have to take it if you don't want. But anyway, I'm like a believer in love, and I do believe that we meet people for a reason. And again, you have free will, so you can do what you like. But all right, so finally here, let's get some messages from Aries, from the person in your mind. What would they say to you if they could? Let's see what comes out here. All right. Messages from Aries person to Aries, please, Spirit. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Anything else? Yep. I regret lying to you. A couple more messages, please, Spirit. Okay, Aries. You and I were too young, and my life is not together as it seems. All right. All right, finally, I'm just going to draw a few Scrabble tiles, and I apologize ahead of time if this is really loud. All right, so we have a V, a C, a P, another P, an R, an S, an A, and another S. So, sorry, I do have dupes in here. So that's what I have for you, Aries. And anyway, I hope this reading helped you in some way. If it did resonate, if you wanted to hit that like button or subscribe to my channel. If this is your story, I'd love to hear from you. So any comments would be appreciated. And anyway, thanks again for tuning in, and I really appreciate your time. Take care. Bye.